Work from home.
What's work?
Do the thing.
It's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time for episode number 44 of the Wrestlecast. It's Rocky, Wesley, and Rodney. We're here to talk about pro wrestling and, of course, our opinions on it. Let's get to it. Guys, we had Title Tuesday this week for AEW.
Going head to head
Tuesday Night War.
That's right. Going head to head with NXT and an extremely unhinged Tony Khan.
Right.
Which
Getting
is
all the
just
beef
funny.
going on Twitter.
Beef with himself. Like,
Really?
I don't think anybody was actually paying attention, but somebody
Oh,
take
people were
TK's phone
paying
away.
attention. The people
Take
the people
TK's
that he
phone
was-
away.
The people that triggered him were paying attention.
Oh, man.
But that's probably it. And everybody else was just sitting on the sideline just saying, "Geez,
Look,
here it goes again."
I'm just gonna say this. He won. He won. I don't care what the demo numbers say. I don't care what any of that ultimately comes out. He won. He forced a company that says they're not that doesn't think they're competition to take as many of their big names as possible to put on this rinky-dink show to try to beat him. So to me, that's a win. So
Yeah, I mean, they did what WWE does. They sent the Undertaker out there to fucking bury their champ. Was he champion? Is he champion?
No, he's not champion.
No, he was champion though.
Yeah.
Fucking Junior Steiner. What's his name?
Braun Breaker.
Breaker.
Braun
Breaker.
Breaker. That's it. Yeah.
They sent Taker out there to choke slam him for no reason whatsoever.
And Paul Heyman called him out.
Yeah.
Braun
Cody
Breaker.
basically played GM for the night and made a bunch of stupid matches and announcements, which was basically like the Dusty Tag Classic or whatever was coming back.
Isn't his dad Dusty Rhodes?
Yeah. If you didn't know, that was also revealed on Tuesday.
Oh man.
No shit.
Yeah,
dude.
That's
I'm shocked every
sick.
time I hear it.
I know. Who
Wow.
would have thought? I mean,
The guy that's Stardust? That's weird.
yeah. Stardust
Holy
appeared with
shit.
with no face paint. It's crazy.
Weird.
He needs to bring.
And for
He needs to
7
bring
years
out.
did nothing, and then came back and was like, "Holy shit!"
He needs to bring out Stardust, but bring him out like Finn Balor brings out the Demon. When
he's getting his ass kicked in a feud.
the only way he can beat Roman or The Rock for the championship belts
Is
is to turn into Stardust at WrestleMania. Bruh. It writes itself.
I'm for it. I'm all down. I'm all down for it.
Writes itself.
I'm down
then you
for it only if he changes his moveset to act similar to Voldo from Soul Calibur.
Oh God, he was already pretty much there for that.
And he enters the Royal Rumble twice.
I had not enough
what else?
people do that.
You had John Cena make his appearance, which he has fully committed to the you can't see me, you can now see me gimmick, which is great.
Yeah, Tony Khan told me that John Cena was on there.
Dude,
He was showing up on like other people's promos and interviews and stuff just in the background, and nobody would pay any attention.
well, they would, and then like they'd be like, "Oh, dude, like fucking, like John Cena's right here," and like he would like look all confused and be like, "You guys can see me?" We're like, "Oh no,
Or that.
this is where we've reached it. We finally reached it." He acknowledges the meme.
Sounds like quality television.
Oh, it was fantastic. Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It's
Jeez.
better than what he can do in the ring right now.
I don't know. He's still kind of got it.
He's got a little bit,
He's got it.
but man,
I mean, he acknowledges that he can't
got
do
something.
like he
But his
acknowledges
heart-
that he can't do it like how he used to. But
Right.
you know,
As hard as you used to watching him go, though, over the years, like, oh man, it's not like Jericho who wrestled like all kinds of different styles and shit. And like you saw the progression already. Now he's accepted it. John Cena's still on that cusp where it's like, I haven't accepted it yet. Like,
no, but he knows his role now is to like go out there and give the rub to like, you know, the next up and comer.
right.
That being LA Knight.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah,
Yeah,
there was
I don't
that.
know. I know that dude was hot, and I was like seeing him everywhere. And I don't watch WWE, so I don't see him anywhere anymore.
Who, LA Knight?
Or at least, yeah, or at
Dude,
least
He like.
I mean, I don't go searching for him anyway.
They threw him in the ring. They threw him in the same ring with freaking John Cena and Roman Reigns the other night. So
They're giving him Dodge Chargers to cruise into the arena.
yeah,
Nice
but I don't know.
shoes of a champion.
It's another one of those things, man. Like, God
Mark
damn
it
it! I
for me.
wish they would just
Yeah.
strike when the iron is hot. Like, he is capable of dethroning Reigns, and I'd be totally fucking okay with it. Even if it comes out of left field, like, I'd be totally fucking okay with it. But I know that they're just going to feed him to him and be like, it's not his time yet. It's not his time yet.
Okay. I'm glad you
Yeah.
dropped the other foot for me.
Right? Like, I mean, yeah, like
Because I was gonna have to be the bearer of bad news.
Oh, no.
like
no.
the little
no.
bit of
I'm
LA
realistic
Knight that
enough
I've
to
seen,
know.
I was like the little bit of LA Knight that I've seen, I was like, if they gave him the title, great. Yeah, I could accept it. Sure, I could accept it. Whether or not it's going to happen, yeah, it's no.
They're gonna do what they did with Cody. They're gonna have the perfect time to do it, and they're not gonna
He's
do
got to
it.
go through. Hadn't gone through enough adversity.
He's got to write more chapters for his story.
Like right now, he's hotter than Cody. Like you have to keep pushing him. But no, they're gonna turn around. They're gonna try and get Cody or something back up.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, sir. You ripped your titty off, but that's not enough. You need to go harder than that.
Oh,
Chin up, tits out. Move
right.
on.
Watch for the shoe.
Because it's only a matter of time, also, before
The
they're gonna
other
have to
shoe
push
always
Gunther.
comes flying in.
They're gonna have to push Gunther at some point too. So like
The
that
problem
window,
is you have
window for LA Knight's closing.
I mean, the problem, the whole crux of the problem though is like you have to get past this Roman Reigns thing. Like,
Yeah,
you've got to get the belt off of him before anybody can do anything. Like, it wouldn't. It's not going to work any other way.
and then
You
even
have-
then, if you do it with the fucking Rock, which chances are at this point they're probably gonna have Roman beat the Rock. I won't
wouldn't
be surprised.
Although supposedly I read something earlier that this Rock Roman Reigns WrestleMania 40 thing may not even be.
But what
May
what
never
if the
happen.
Rock goes over? What if the Rock goes over and then launches his presidential career? Boom.
With the belt.
I want that belt on the podium at every debate.
I'm the people's president, sir.
I've already seen the way he's going to run his campaign, dude. Just watch Young Rock, bro. I'm telling you. Pretty funny show. But yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
Then it
I
just
have-
sounds
I-
ridiculous having the belt on the Rock. Then who beats
That's
the Rock?
It's
Cody?
because it's
What
pointless.
beef does Cody have with the Rock? Like,
None.
what connection? Like,
None.
LA Knight's going to beat the Rock? I mean,
He could. He's
it would be
believable enough to do it.
It would be a good SummerSlam match, but
I don't know.
The
All I
Rock would
know
have to
is-
literally drop the belt and just be like, I'm giving it to him.
That would suck so bad.
Here's Santino Marella. Oh, where's Eugene? Eugene. Here's the belt.
Kofi, here's the belt back that you lost in 30 seconds
Right.
to Brock, and then Brock's music
Bruh,
immediately plays.
That would be so funny if The Rock came in, if they would do something like that, and it would just be like The Rock Justice. And he's just like, here's the belt. Otis. Like, come on.
So what's going on with the bloodline in general?
It has now literally bled over to like every aspect of every show. Because now you got, although that changed tonight, you had Cody and Jay win the tag belts, so that Cody now had an excuse.
This?
Huh?
When were you watching this? The Chargers are playing the Cowboys, you bitch.
I know.
How did you watch both?
I have multiple screens. I can do two things at once.
The fucking Matrix dude. Just like fucking...
So anyway,
like
they had Cody and Jay
chicken.
win the tag belts so that, Cody could have a reason to move over to SmackDown, even though, he was traded to Raw. But whatever. But yeah, that stuff's all like kind of bled together now. You got Jimmy and Jay feuding, and like Cody's still kind of factoring in there somewhere, but I don't know. It's kind of a jumbled mess at the moment.
They went all John Moxley with the storyline.
It's all over the place.
Bleeding all over the place.
But,
yeah,
I have high hopes, though, because I get it. But since,
man.
Triple H is now basically full-blown fucking head of creative now.
Yeah.
Thanks to the screw job of the fucking century.
Vince screwed Vince.
Ari
Comes
Emanuel,
back around.
the hero we never knew we needed.
Bro, this fly.
I read that shit and I was like, good fucking God. That's so great.
That's good shit.
You totally fucking... You dimwit. Like, how? How could you let that happen?
Gotcha, bitch.
You fell for your own fucking trap.
A trap is not a trap if you know it's a trap, it's a face-off. I've watched that movie a lot.
Oh my
sorry.
God.
Yeah.
It's so good though. Like how like I don't know. It brings me joy.
Yeah,
it brings me so much joy.
And like they deem him a liability. So yes. Yes, you've got the right measure of that man.
Absolutely. Don't worry,
keep
man.
Thinking about...
Just sign everything. Just sign over everything. We swear we're not going to go back on our word. All right.
It's like he went in the house, came back out with dark hair and a mustache, and it's like, I'm a different person now. Like you see him with the fucking like the press photo or whatever, and he's like off to the corner. I was like, I didn't even recognize his ass at first.
I didn't realize he was in the press photo. Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, this dude here, yeah. Anyway.
It's great. It was the ultimate swerve.
Yeah. Anyway, we got this fucking Tuesday Night War, which is whatever. But it got hyped up. They tried throwing their best shit up. Fucking TK said we're going to do a buy-in for this Tuesday night show.
And the first 30 minutes commercial free.
And the first 30 minutes commercial free.
Well, and that was run over.
Hey, no, that was a move pulled by Christian. Get that right. Father of the year, Christian.
My bad.
Yeah.
How dare I forget?
Now one of you assholes start the show.
Man is in the run of his life. But yeah, I didn't watch the buy-in. But I imagine there was a lot of slapping with this Eddie Kingston and Minoru Suzuki match.
I also did
That's
not watch the
all
buy-in.
it was.
But
y'all didn't.
It's
it's
exactly what I expected it to be. I don't
I've
need
seen
to
this,
watch it to
at least twice already. But at least one of us saw it.
Bro.
So,
we saw this shit live at one point.
Okay, I had to cram it in today. I had to cram in Dynamite and Collision because
Better than me.
I've been watching this show. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie. So I haven't been watching, but I crammed it all in today, and I'll do the abridged version. I'll skip through a little bit when I can see it's gonna be like just some filler moves to get the match moving.
The whole match is filler. What are you talking about?
I'm sitting there for a 20-minute match or whatever it was. I think it ran like 20 minutes. I'm sitting here skipping by the minute, just here and there when I see like nothing's happening. And it was each time, each minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes I skipped, they were slapping each other again. The whole match from start to finish. They were slapping each other in a different way every time.
Slaps and forearms.
We saw Joe and Suzuki, and that was pretty much what that was.
And if you want a feat that I've never seen before, I have a feeling y'all are going to be like, oh yeah, he does that all the time. Eddie Kingston did a step-up Itziguri, and it was the sloppiest shit I've ever seen.
Well,
of course.
I mean, come on.
That man is too big to be doing his step-up Itziguri.
He ain't no mat technician now.
Right. He barely got it. I was like, what is he doing? He didn't like, how sometimes the guys, when they jump, they kind of like hit the high point and they sit for a second. And they kind of float and it looks graceful.
Yeah, I mean.
Right. Kingston left his feet and he went, boom, motherfucker sunk.
Well, gravity's a bitch.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Just saying. Gravity's a bitch.
Yeah. It's like, bro, let's stick to your moveset, bro. Let's just chill out a little bit. Like, I don't want to see Jericho doing suicidas. Like, just no.
No, but then we got Dynamite opening up with Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson for our number one contenders match of the TNT Championship. And
anybody think that Bryan wasn't going to win this?
I'm with you.
Swerve when I drive.
Yeah.
If you dance, you get over with me. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, really.
So what you're saying is Prince Nana's over with you, but not Swerve?
No, Swerve.
Because Swerve doesn't dance.
Swerve is the shit. Nah, but he raps. He's cooler than fucking Nana.
Yeah. Swerve is a fucking dog.
Yeah, too bad he's stuck in a fucking program with Hangman.
I mean, he's gonna run through everybody.
Is amazing.
As much as I hate
that
Hangman,
could happen to somebody.
He's still like Hangman's in that middle ground. Like at this point, Hangman's Sky Blue.
Hey, speaking of Sky Blue, I have something to talk about her later.
She's slowly making her heel turn.
Yes.
She's going to the dark side.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah, it's back. LA Knight's back. You heard it here first.
Oh man. Yeah, Swerve
match was good.
This
match was good, considering that fucking Danielson is still wrestling with a not fully healed arm.
He's the best. There's, really nothing else to be said about it. He's the fucking best. But Swerve also is fucking amazing in this match. Like some of his moves, the way that he gets, I don't know. He's shit.
He's not the best. The best is the face of Warner Brothers Discovery.
Christian Cage,
bro. It's the turtleneck, dude. Until Daniel Bryan beats
the new
him.
CEO, I was like, that guy's not that popular.
But I mean, Swerve is showing, not that he didn't already, like, in all reality, but like he's now, I think, really getting the time to like show that motherfucker can go with anybody. Like,
I want it to be known since day one, the night he showed up at AEW and we did the show, I told y'all that motherfucker is gonna be a star. That motherfucker is so good. They need to find the right storylines with him and don't let him get stale like the Keith Lee shit did. But in the ring, man, that dude is fucking good.
And yeah, and I mean, to be honest with you, Keith Lee still kind of feels like he's kind of stale.
Yes.
You can't do much. You can't do much with Keith Lee. Like,
it's proven
they don't do nothing with their big people. So
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they're teasing this Shane Taylor Promotions thing. We'll see what happens with him with that. But I don't know. I was kind of hoping for Swerve to win because I don't know. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, the motivation for me picking the winner is I just wanted to know whose dad Christian was going to go after, and I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. I was kind of hoping that Swerve would be able to hop in there, but I don't know. What y'all got?
We get Adam Page in it, in on this though. I mean, that's pretty good, huh? Right? Huh?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. Next. Moving on.
Yeah. We got a vignette.
Speaking of big men,
Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
reinstating
Samoa Joe.
His intent on pursuing the AEW World Championship. The King of Television.
Yes. One day, hopefully, he'll hold a belt as prestigious as the World Heavyweight Championship.
That would be nice. I wonder if
perhaps.
Man, I wonder.
Wendy.
They have to at some point. They have to put the big belt on him at some point, right?
I would hope so. But who knows?
You never know.
They put it on Moxley like 7 times.
Well, that's just because Moxley's a big star.
MVP.
You got to put it on Joe.
They wouldn't have had to put him on him. You know what?
Renee.
We're not going to go there. That would be fantastic.
He just stalks Renee. Like Renee doesn't get interviews with him. He just stalks her.
Anyway, we got
Powerhouse
with Don Callis versus Chris Jericho.
Was it really versus Chris Jericho? It was more like Powerhouse, like turning Jericho into mush for 10 minutes straight.
Yes. Turned him inside out, dude.
Yeah.
10 minutes straight of just
boring
shit.
Jericho did get the walls on him once.
He did. But this doesn't make me like Powerhouse Hobbs any more than I did before, which was not at all. So this is not interesting to me in any way.
Making us feel sorry for Chris Jericho. Jericho full face turn.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's been full face, but
I'm not into it.
I'm not into it. I'm not into Powerhouse. So next.
I mean, they don't book him usually like they do the other guys though. Like they'll bring Wardlow in for squash match after squash match. They'll bring the other Luchasaurus squash match. They always have Powerhouse Hobbs for the most part. Powerhouse Hobbs like putting on a fucking match with somebody like a Starks or fucking whoever. But I mean, they're trying to raise them up the ranks, but they're not going to do anything with their big men. So that's my only issue with it. I like that they had a big name step up to take the squash, but man, They're not going to do anything with it.
Nope.
They never capitalize on the big men.
No, I mean, they're just going to feud with the Elite, I imagine. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it'll lead to blood and guts or something.
Yeah. Which, honestly... Anyway.
Gotta have one a year.
You can't have it without Moxley, so they'll figure something out.
Oh,
No,
they'll find a way to put him in there.
No, you can't have one without fucking Jericho.
He'll be the special referee.
But anyway, we got this
Adam! Adam!
This might be the worst segment
So stupid.
They're
of them all.
supposed, but that's the point.
I know.
That's
But
the
this
point.
is just not as funny. It's just not as funny. It's just not as funny. It's fine. Hey, look, I'm neck strong. I get it. Hashtag neck strong. Look at him.
Yeah, the giraffe. Look how neck strong Rodney is. Oh, well, y'all can't. No one can
Privileged
see it right
ass
this minute.
with your neck. Privilege.
Don't you know that? Don't you know TV is the devil?
Is Roderick Strong only 23?
What?
I don't know if he's that young.
What's this? What's the since 2000?
What are you talking about?
Their shirts. It says neck strong since 2000.
I think that might be when he debuted in like ROH or something. I don't know.
Oh.
I was like, God damn it! Is he really only fucking 23? Anyway,
No.
Neck awareness. They're just trying to bring awareness to it since 2003 or whenever.
2000, Rocky, get it right, bro. You not neck strong.
2000. My bad.
No, he's
My
not
bad.
neck strong.
You don't support neck
Nah,
strong.
only since 2003. Only since 2003 when I got out of
As
high
soon as
school.
we can get
Weren't there
past
since
this,
its inception.
as soon as we can
Yeah,
get past
I mean-
this breast cancer month, next month is neck month. So like, get
I
with it,
tried to
Rocky.
join, but my mom wouldn't let me. And it was this whole thing.
What? No,
and-
I thought November was for a different thing.
And not anymore. It's neck strong month.
That's way more important.
Neck injury awareness month.
Good.
Yeah, there you go. Neck strong.
Neck strong.
Follow us at hashtag LMN Neck Strong.
Now I gotta go. I gotta quit. I'm done cutting your grass. I gotta go get my surgery now.
I really gotta get this thing done, man. It's
Jesus.
been like 2 weeks.
It's definitely a work. He rolled his
Of
ankle.
course, it's a work.
It's definitely a work.
He-
Yeah,
he-
Absolutely.
Oh,
He had a match. Dude, so he was laid up in a hospital, then had this fucking match against Samoa Joe, then is laid back up. Can't do nothing while fucking. I mean, while
Oh
his
no,
people,
talking about
the kingdom.
Adam Cole.
Well, yeah. I mean,
oh,
He
Roger.
was clearly
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Cole was clearly the man in the devil
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah,
The ultimate
know that,
betrayal.
man.
probably he rolled his ankle and he was like, I have an idea.
Yeah, I know what we can do. Let's move this story along.
Are you sure that's who's in the devil mask? Have people been commenting of how small the guy is?
No, it was just very obvious.
It's Cole Cabana.
Yeah, you're probably right. Guy
Probably
with
right.
a devil mask probably shares an account with his mom.
Anyway, my could be
AEW
EC3.
International Championship match.
This
Wait, what?
could not have gone any better than it did. Tony could
Ray
not.
Phoenix with Alex Abrahantes versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, which was originally supposed to be against John Moxley versus.
Either way,
it was supposed to be Ray
TK
Phoenix
could-
versus John Moxley.
TK could not wait long enough to get this belt off of Ray Phoenix.
No, he couldn't. Like, we need to get it back on John so we can get it.
We need to get it back on John so we can get it back on Orange. And now we're going to get it back on Orange. We'll get it back on John, and then we can get it back on Orange.
Yeah, yeah.
It books itself.
Totally. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with this.
So is it going to be them at Full Gear? Cassidy and Moxley again? When is Full Gear? Next month?
Next month. Yeah, should be next month. I don't think it's... Yeah. I'm losing track.
Are we gonna get the second version of the... What was it? The Orange Mimosa match or whatever?
Yeah, Jericho came up with that.
It's got to be a gimmick match, right? Especially if it involves Moxley.
I was going to say, if it's got John Moxley in it, of course it's a gimmick match.
Extreme Rules with Orange Cassidy.
Have
Orange
we
Cassidy
seen
beats him.
bleed much?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've seen him bleed a lot.
Squeezes Orange into Moxley's wounds. It's going to be so hardcore.
That'd be pretty dope.
The only way
skewer Moxley in the forehead and then squeeze the juice and let it
the
run
way
down
the way he beats Moxley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
The juicer.
You get one of those fucking juicers, yeah, and just shove it in his head. Yeah.
He beats Moxley by hitting him with the orange punch with forks between his knuckles.
I'm down for it. Down for all of it.
That's when he comes out in his blue and yellow gear, and you know it's serious.
I want him to go under the ring. I want him to go under the ring and pull out a black bag and like dump it out, and it's a bunch of oranges that he hits the beach break on Moxley on.
Oh Jesus!
Oh man!
But like
on.
peeled slices, sliced oranges, like fucking yeah.
Suplexes him on a bag of oranges,
or orange slices the candy.
There you go.
Orange.
Man, you should book your own show.
Jesus. What in the Matt
Cardona?
What in the Matt Cardona?
But yeah.
So anyway, he gets his belt back and he is mesmerized by the fact that he's got his belt back. I don't know if that's like a sign that he's kind of a little, I don't know, weird.
I mean, he's been
times
around moping. He's been around moping about it. He kind of manifested it, and now
he doesn't know.
He's champion again.
He doesn't know what to do with it now. Yeah, it's strange times for Orange Cassidy right now, which is kind of cool. I like
Live your life, you beautiful fruit. Go do it.
I love this character build we got going on.
Context.
Context.
The next match.
I'll give you context in this next match.
Yeah, the context is squash. Wardlow versus Matt Sydal.
I'm so glad.
Matt Sydal.
So y'all don't
not even Turbo Floyd, bro. Not even Turbo Floyd. Fucking Matt Sydal got fucking smashed by Wardlow.
And then he promptly leaves.
Shout out Turbo Floyd.
Turbo Floyd.
Yeah. And then he leaves. He boom. Is it the second match in a row where the ref just calls it?
Yeah.
And ref calls it. Wardlow just walks out the arena through the fans. There you go. He's gone.
And I care about him no more than I did 8 months ago.
Apparently, Wardlow had tape on his wrists.
Yeah, it said MJF.
It said MJF.
Yeah, he's out to expose the fact that MJF has convinced everyone that he's a good person when he's actually a piece of shit. Wardlow's going to expose that.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want him anywhere near it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want him anywhere near it. Oh, shit.
Oh, you're going to get it. You're going to get it.
Yeah. Next segment, we got Chris Jericho acting.
Man, y'all skipped the segment, huh?
I was legitimately concerned for Chris Jericho.
No, we didn't skip anything.
Man, okay. I'm glad, because I didn't really want to talk about the Tony Storm shit anyway.
What?
Well, hey, now that you bring it up, Let's talk about that right now, since it kind of feeds throughout the entire show.
The entire picture-in-picture.
Yes.
They slipped it in right after the Phoenix match. Phoenix Orange Cassidy.
Which...
Oh, is that when they did part one?
Perfect.
I don't remember.
For picture-in-picture, because as
it's
I was
a silent
saying in
film.
the chat as I was watching it, I don't watch picture-in-picture anyway.
I wish mine was.
But I was watching this. I was watching this shit as it was going on. I loved it.
It's a masterpiece.
Everything that she does as time with Tony's Storm, almost said Stark, what the fuck? Put it all together, mix it, submit it to Sundance, do the damn thing.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
actually,
yes,
yes,
do it.
yes.
Kane's
I hope they
Film Festival,
and I hope they accept it, and they need to take her away, so she doesn't make any more of these.
What's
she needs
that
to
do?
Make more.
What she can go do it on FX. And
if that fucking meme director can make an actual movie, fucking Tony Storm can do it. What's that dude's name? The Rizzo
agree.
Guy?
Go make that movie. So she doesn't show up on Dynamite or Collision for at least a few months with a new gimmick.
I'll get out of here. She's a nice positive influence.
I want my
inspiring people.
I want
with
my
her
choker
chin
back.
up and tits out.
I want my leather gear back.
I don't want that at all.
I want the hip attack to go away.
You still get hip attacks. Now you got titty slaps, and apparently some matches have ass slaps in them now. I mean, what more could you want? It seems to me like it'd be everything you want out of Tony Storm.
And then you get great, fucking fantastic screen still shots of her.
Jesus.
Nightmare fuel.
It's amazing. It's fantastic.
Nightmare fucking fuel.
I don't know what you're talking about. She's a Hollywood starlet. She's just...
Look, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm actually very much enjoying this. This is the best stuff that she's done since she's joined.
The industry has lost its way, and they just don't have the capacity for stars like Tony Storm anymore.
Dude, she wrote a script for the match.
Of course she did, because she
went out of her way to write a script.
Well,
and
maybe if it was another promotion, they would appreciate it more.
No, they'd be throwing pies in her face.
Cream pie matches right after having a championship.
Oh boy,
that's opportunity.
Yeah,
right before.
Dude, they made her look like such a fucking fool before she left. Sure, they made her look like a fucking goof.
Well, now she's getting her time to shine. She's timeless now, so.
Agreed.
You know who looks like a fool? This next guy. Hangman Adam Page.
But before that, Guns Up.
Not him. Up. Jay White is good.
Jay White's the shit.
We like Jay White. We don't like Adam.
I mean,
except for Rocky. I'm
sorry, but anytime Cardblade comes rolling down, Cardblade comes rolling down the ring on a fucking tricycle. I mean, come on.
Yes, the Tricycle Brigade was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sorry, but Cardblade is over with me. So
it was way cooler than Triple H
it's just
on a
not
motorcycle.
It's not the same when Cardblade's not on the show.
No.
It just isn't.
But yeah. Dude, they need to have a 4-on-4. How many are on their team? They need to have Blood and Guts or something where it's them versus whoever. And Cardblade is one of the people.
Oh, I'm sure it's building up to that. Like at some point,
Cardblade is in for some shit.
Someone's gonna murder Cardblade.
Drop him in.
It's not gonna. It's just not gonna be pretty.
He gets his own intro music.
Somebody's going to do a sick Tiger Driver 91 tune, and it's going to be fucking nasty.
onto some thumbtacks.
Matt Hardy gets him on his drone, and they're
gonna make
intro
sure
music and shit. And
they're gonna make sure that
the Bucks in the fucking shoe. The Bucks in the shoe. The shoe is gonna come back and take off Cardblade's head.
they're gonna make sure that they have JR and
Shit.
commentaries.
Sorry, I got excited about that.
He's gonna call JR's gonna call that shit like it's so serious.
Jesus.
Oh God!
This is just silly. I don't know why they're bringing a.
Shut up, old man. This gimmick is over.
Jesus.
We got Jay White versus Adam Page, and they're fighting each other, beating the shit out of each other, and
Jay White did everything he could to try to make Page look good. Just saying.
Well,
I mean, I'll admit it. Look, Page is okay. I think he's a good stepping stone wrestler. I don't want to see him with the belt again. I'm sorry.
As we get further away from Punk's departure,
but
fucking Rodney's gonna start.
I've always thought
like this big hangman mark.
I still don't like him. But in the ring, he's okay. Jay White's definitely better.
Miles better.
Oh yeah.
It's not even close.
Adam Page hasn't sold out the fucking Tokyo Dome.
And he never
or
will.
MJF. Madison Square Garden.
Close enough.
MSG?
I had it.
MSG, MJF, it's all the same shit.
King of Flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, that
One
MSG.
It's just, this thing was, it was a good match. It was entertaining. I liked it. They work well together because they've wrestled each other, I'm sure, a bunch in Japan.
You had the whole Bullet Club hugging the rails the whole time because they were ordered to back off.
Yeah, they were sitting on the floor, laughing and pointing and fucking being goofballs the whole time.
I wonder if they did face each other in Japan, while he was doing the whole knife pervert gimmick.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if it goes that far back.
That was Have y'all ever seen Jay White when he had that? When he first came back, with that look? Nope. He looked strange. You should look it up.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a fucking look. He looks much better now. Anyway. But yeah. Swerve is it Prince Nana distracts Hangman during this match and ends up costing him the match, getting Jay White the win.
And MJF comes out.
Yeah, MJF comes out and cuts a promo.
Wanting his belt back. He's asking very nicely.
Big old babyface promo.
Very politely.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Juice Robinson took it way too far. With his roll of quarters.
Fucking Juice in the quarters.
Juice in the quarters. In the Jew reference. Right in the middle of what's happening.
Yeah.
On the other side of the world.
And then the commercial break.
Excellent timing.
And the commercial break, right after that, I think it was a Jewish support thing with
excellent
MJF
fucking timing. God damn it, guys! Why?
Yeah.
Why did you think this was a good idea?
Yeah, read the room, read the
read the world
globe.
Yeah, read the globe.
Do something. Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
My favorite moment of the night comes next.
I was shocked by this.
I was not shocked at all.
I mean, I was not shocked that she's got the belt again, but I was shocked that Saraya is no longer champion. So we got Saraya versus Hikaru Shida.
It wasn't going to be a long reign.
With
The
nothing
only
much
reason
of a
she got the
run.
fucking belt to begin with was a pity win for fucking England.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But
Yeah, it wasn't much.
whatever.
They didn't have anything going on with the run. Like, they needed to, I don't know, what, hopefully one day they figure something out and they got some kind of like good run for it. But I knew this was some temporary shit. But I thought I thought she'd go to Full Gear.
No, because you had to have some kind of not shocking, but like some kind of surprise title change or something surprising happen just based on, what you were going up against that day.
Something they usually don't do when they have like the Battle of the Belts. They never change belts. So I was like, fuck, they got to do one of them.
Yeah, I mean, plus, again, you're going up against NXT, so why not do something that'll, potentially get some eyes on you?
Get a few hashtags.
Oh, it's interesting. Okay, I just thought about. I didn't even think context with the NXT, and they fucking pinned Paige, who's, I mean, she say she's a Hall of Famer in WWE.
I don't think she ever made it to Hall of Fame.
I think. Cause,
I guess.
Well, no,
but she's very instrumental.
Yeah, there you go. Instrumental. I was going to say prominent figure in WWE as far as the women's division goes.
Oh, very much.
And they
so.
pinned her on the night
Tuesday?
that they were going head to head. Yeah,
them's the breaks, man.
they pinned her to Hikaru Shida. I mean, who's one of AEW's. I mean, if not strongest champion that they've had, but I don't know.
They sure as hell booked her to be fucking strong. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, DMD.
Nah. She's had her time.
Suck it.
I'm glad that she's kind of. I'm glad she stepped away for a minute. I don't have a problem with
matches. Her matches were nowhere near as good as like Tony Storm's or Shida's.
I agree.
It's not as consistent anyway.
They're all very samey.
Yeah,
to me anyway.
I liked her character.
She's Garrett
for a while.
I mean, I love her character. I love her. I don't
have an issue with. I don't have an issue with her whatsoever. I'm just glad that she's like taken some time away or like stepped back a bit to let some of these other women like get some TV time.
Right. That's what I've been trying.
While, it was
that's what
for a
somebody
while
needs
it
to
was
teach
like
Moxley.
Britt was the only like one that went out there and had any promo time, any matches, anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad for that.
She didn't like as a baby face. She was all right. She turned heel. She was fucking fantastic.
I mean, that's usually what happens, though.
Well, yeah, usually, but I don't know. I don't know. She was fantastic as a heel. Hopefully, she can come around as a good baby face whenever she does come back or whatever. I don't know. I'll be excited to see her though. But I did need some time away from her for a little bit.
Now all I need Sheeta to actually have a run with this fucking belt.
With fans.
With fans. Yes.
Yes. Yep.
But they booked her strong as fuck. Like, you took a finisher, kicked out, then you got the spray paint in your face and the finisher again and still kicked out. I was like, all right, cool. I'm good with it. Keep booking her that way.
It seems like Saraya and Tony Storm are going to be feuding. She's going to be feuding with the Outcast.
It's not even going to be. It's going to be Tony Storm and Saraya because fucking Ruby has been nothing but fucking like comedic fodder at this point. She's the third wheel that's just getting beat around with a fucking shoe.
Just thought about
dude.
Remember when we saw like Thunder Rosa before Collision started?
Yeah, I was just about to say who's. I was like, wait, who's old girl? The little Mexican.
Oh,
chick.
you mean when she went into Tony's office? Like, we need to have a talk.
Yeah.
and never was seen from again.
Where the hell is she? She's still on payroll?
She's still recovering.
Slowly making her way back.
She's still recovering. She's injured pretty badly, I believe. Like with her back or something like that.
Yeah. Slowly making her way.
I forgot her name until you said it. I could.
Like, so go ahead.
I think she's been like slowly popping up a little bit more on like outside of the television realm, like in some promo stuff. Outside of TV time, just doing promotional stuff. But it's supposedly she's ramping up. I think they expect her to be back before the end of the year. Don't know. But
yeah, as I understand it, I think she had to be real careful with her recovery.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. I don't remember what her injury was.
Neck strong?
I think it was something related to her back.
Oh, back. It was a back strong.
Yeah,
but hey,
lower back.
Fucking back pain sucks. Back strong too. Hey,
back pain awareness, baby.
Back pain awareness. Lower back pain awareness.
LBP. Oh, LBA. There you go. LBPA. But yeah, Toni Storm interferes during this match, distracts Ruby Soho and Saraya, and help pretty much that kind of gets them distracted enough where Shida can get the win.
I'm with it.
And she's champion. Yeah.
3-time AEW Women's Champion.
So I'm glad it wasn't completely clean. Protect my girl. And her girls.
The only girl that needed protecting is Toni Storm. She was being chased by that heathen.
That little troll.
Yep.
We got MJF backstage with Renee Paquette.
Who doesn't want to talk to
boy
Renee?
Adam? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And more creepy Max Caster.
Yes.
Yes. I saw somebody suggest that the fucking person in a double mask was Max Caster.
Yes. That would be so awesome.
That would be kind of funny.
I mean, it'd be funny. Like, it'd be a good reveal, but
I'm with it.
I don't know. Not the reveal that I would want.
I'm with it.
No, but
Matt Caster volunteered him and the team's services. Fucking
and
Daddy Ass didn't like it.
No, he was not feeling that.
He did not take too kindly to that.
Nope, not at all.
But Caster likes when MJF plays hard to get. So
Bowen said MJF's a little sus, bro.
A little sus. But he's Max Caster's friend.
This face that Max Caster had when he said, "Plus, I like when he plays hard to get." I was like, what the? This fucking guy.
Not cool.
There's nothing that these guys can't fucking do. It's fucking.
Out comes the,
he like slaps Bowen when he says it. And he's like, "You know what I'm talking about." And Bowen just like rolled his eyes and fucking left.
Bowen's the straight man. That's good. That's good.
Moving on to the booking incorrect booking decision of the year.
Yeah. This match was
not a good showcase.
I didn't like it.
I was not into Adam Copeland's in-ring debut against Luchasaurus.
No.
Just not a good combination.
No, it definitely should have been Nick Wayne.
No.
Ooh, I almost called him.
Could have been anybody, but
something.
either one of them.
Oh man. I didn't like it when they announced it. I was like, you can't be fucking serious right now.
Darby ain't dead yet. I mean, shit. Why he? Come on now. Darby ain't dead yet. He could have been there.
I don't understand. I just don't understand this booking, man. Like, you took the fucking air out of this dude's debut. Immediately.
Like, I mean, they had to do this with Christian Cage. Like, that had to be the opening thing. But they weren't going to jump straight to the match. But who else would they put him against?
I mean, but the
tag
thing,
match?
like, I don't know. I would have preferred if this ended up being just like a fucking squash. It's just,
yeah,
the fact that
for
like,
him,
yes. This is his in-ring debut in like a totally different fucking company. Like, he's never been anywhere else in 25 fucking years of his career. He's got the pomp and circumstance. He's got the music, and the pyro, and all that fucking shit. And he immediately proceeds to get his ass kicked for 15 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you sucked the life out of that freaking building immediately, and it never recovered.
Yeah, and that was one thing I noticed for sure during the match is like, and I think we talked about it briefly this weekend, but it was like at the beginning of the show, Strickland and Danielson, the crowd was fucking loud. They were in it and whatever.
They were in it the whole show.
At the end of the night, sitting there watching this match between Copeland and Luchasaurus, and it was like the crowd was not really into it.
No, because again, like as soon as the match started, like he gets booted in the face or whatever, and he's like on the ground.
Yeah,
and he proceeded to get beat for 15 minutes with like hardly any offense. So why get into it? Like, you gave the crowd no reason to stay hot.
And this is where I think like was the overrun announced before the show started?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying, like, maybe they planned for a squash match, but if they planned for the overrun anyway, they were always maybe planning for this long match with Luchasaurus.
It was like 35 minutes or something like that. It was a long-ass match.
It was. And like I said, 15 of it was Copeland getting his ass handed to him for...
But that was my biggest problem with this whole thing. They were competing with NXT. Title Tuesday. But the main event wasn't for a title, and it was Edge versus Luchasaurus. Like,
yeah,
you're not even going to compete with NXT with that. Like, that's not a main event in WWE in any way. So, I don't know. It was kind of weak, especially a 30 to 40 minute match. Match and segment. Got a little ridiculous. And then he had to beat Luchasaurus by taking the belt and hitting him with the belt. He couldn't even beat Luchasaurus clean in his first match. I don't know.
But here's a little exercise. Who would y'all have picked for a debut match against?
I've been thinking about it since we mentioned it. Because that's the thing, like we said, he's got to be involved with Christian. But like, what else do you do?
Let's remove Christian out of the picture. Who would you like to have seen him do a debut match?
Anybody he fucking mentioned in his media scrum debut? Fucking Joe, Mox, fucking...
Because we had rankings. We could have gone anyone.
It would have to be
some kind of rankings.
It would have to be one of those, like, honorable matches where like somebody steps up and they're like, dude, I just never got a chance to fight you, like fucking Daniel Bryan Danielson, Danny B, whatever you want to call him. Something like that. Maybe Hangman, just to kind of get him out of the way. I don't know.
Jeff Hardy, Jeff Jarrett.
I'd like to see Edge spear Hangman out of the buckshot.
Oh man, that'd be great.
That would be fan-fucking-tastic, actually.
There you go.
Finally, Something with
There you go.
Hangman I can get behind.
Man,
There you go.
I like it. Fucking get him.
I mean,
the-
and Prince.
who you put
I
who you put him up against in his first match could have gone anywhere. Like, it didn't necessarily have to even be, like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be anything with Christian whatsoever. Like, that could have been pushed off to a way fucking later if they wanted to. Just never have him cross paths right away.
Yeah.
But his first match could have literally have been with anybody, and it could have either been a throwaway, like, hey, this is just, like you said, never had, just always wanted the chance to do it, let's do it. Or it could have been the opportunity to wrestle somebody and start a program with somebody.
Didn't Punk do that? Who was the first person that fought Punk?
Darby.
When it's something like that, Punk name dropped Darby and said how great he is, and they were like, "Let's have a match."
No, I think
Yeah,
Darby,
he said that his opening promo. I think they kind of, I think his promo when he first came back, he had mentioned Darby and that they were going to be facing each other at the following pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Was that All Out? I think.
yeah,
I don't know.
sounds right. I don't know.
I think that's what happened. But
CM
yeah,
Punk.
I
The
feel
CM
like
Punk era is a little hazy right
We
now.
got to talk.
Yeah.
Yes, I got y'all to talk about CM Punk for a minute.
But anyway, you bring him in, right? You want
to talk about CM
You have
Punk?
to keep him
Hang
in.
on. You want to talk about CM Punk? The man is unemployed. He begged for a job, and he was told definitively no.
Oh,
Sorry, not at this time.
Oh, well.
All right, moving on.
We're deciding to go in another direction.
Dolph Ziggler, baby.
Good luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah, time for Team Namath to come up. Team Namath, rise up. Let's do it.
I want Ziggler. Let's bring in Ziggler.
Come on. Put Ziggler with the workhorsemen and let's get them boys on television.
Yeah, they can feud with the Mogul Embassy or.
Anyway, well, saying Copeland, he's tall, isn't he? He's a tall guy.
Pretty tall.
I'm sure he's a
Like-
little shorter than he used to be after his neck problems, but yeah, he's a tall guy.
Yeah, Matt, like, just who. So you're kind of forcing him into this feud with Christian
Goddamn.
right away, and you
He's
have
6'5".
all you have is Nick Wayne and fucking Luchasaurus. You put him in there with Nick Wayne, who looks like fucking, I don't know, look like a little tiny man child against Edge. Yeah,
Yeah, Edge is
kind of
Edge
fucking
is
stuck with.
He's 6'5".
Yeah, that's decent height.
So he's pretty tall.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, I just think like that segment with Jericho and Omega. He walked in there, he looked like a monster compared to them two.
Yeah,
Well,
especially
Canadians.
Omega. Oh man, little man.
But yeah,
Anyway.
Copeland won this match. Luchasaurus disappointed his father once again.
Well, I mean, Luchasaurus did think that his father, smashed him in the back of the head with the championship.
Is that what they're going with?
Yeah, that's what they went with.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just
'Cause,
like he was mad he
Ed
got
smashed
involved
him.
at all.
No, Edge smashed him, and then he tossed the belt to Christian. And
Okay.
Luchasaurus gets up and turns around, and he looks at him all disappointed since
Stupid dinosaur.
he can't emote.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get past.
You know, I know
Luchasaurus
something else
with
that I don't know about.
Copeland.
Something else I don't know about is this opening promo with Collision.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of this, so y'all can take over. I did not watch Collision whatsoever.
Well, what was your thoughts on this opening promo on Collision?
Talking
Rodney.
about with Adam Copeland coming out
Yeah.
and literally fucking everybody in the locker room getting involved.
So Copeland comes out. He says, "Hey, I want Christian to come out here and let's talk about whatever. Let's talk about what you said on Wednesday.
Fucking security.
Christian comes out with fucking Luchasaurus, Nick Wayne, and 5 security guards. Now, like the middle security guard, I don't know who this is, but he's not like your typical, grunt security guard. He's like the next step up because he's got like a brown suit. They all walk up to the ring.
Shit, it was like orange.
Now, the best part of this whole segment is Christian.
Well,
they all get in the opposite corner of Copeland and are standing in front of the turnbuckle, and Christian climbs on and sits on the turnbuckle so he can see over the security guards and whatever. They start does he even get to talk? Does Adam Copeland even get to talk before Danielson comes out? I don't remember.
Not really. He started,
but I feel like at some point he just doesn't get to talk until Danielson comes out. He starts talking shit to Christian about the main event, saying, hey, let's just not wait to the main event. Let's do it right now. And then Ricky Starks comes out with Big Bill and tells Brian Danielson, I'm not. He says, he comes out and then he gets in front of Christian, but behind Christian's security guards. And then tells them to kneel down and says, get down. And then he's talking to Brian Danielson over the security guards.
With his arm on one of them's head. Just like resting.
Right. Which is, that's pretty good. I did like that.
Stupid.
Anyway, they're going back and forth. And then I think people are suspecting that Ricky Starks and Copeland went off script and they shot some barbs at each other.
Yeah.
Copeland telling Ricky Starks that he's a low rent rock.
I did read something about that.
I want to know what happened.
That they got a little upset with each other because they were definitely, no one cleared that with the other.
Yeah. And then FTR comes out and then they throw their hat in the ring, and then that's about when I lost interest, and they're talking about pretty much making an excuse that they weren't 100% and probably should have never been cleared before they lost that match. But hey, we lost the match anyway. Let's go masturbate to Bret Hart. Is
that the route they're going to go? They're going to fucking whine? They're going to whine that they weren't ready?
Probably so. But, yeah, I don't know. Security charged at Danielson, Copeland, and FTR. And the heels all got out of there. All quick-like.
Yeah, it was kind of
sounds
a mess.
Like a cluster.
It
sounds like a cluster.
It was. And then, again, there's that match, and then immediately following this match is this first opening to Collision, and Adam Copeland is just the segment was kind of a mess to begin with, as we said, and then it didn't come out looking all that great anyway. But
kind of buried fucking Copeland again.
Kind of, yeah. And then we had the Ring of
See,
Honor.
this never would have happened on
Championship
Punk's
match.
Collision.
Whatever. We got Samoa Joe versus Willie Mack.
But now we got Willie Mack on AEW, baby. Fucking right. We got to see him.
Willie Mack. I was happy about this. Hey, it was a Willie Mack match with Samoa Joe.
Willie Mack can go,
man. They beat
the
shit out of each other. Yeah. Does some cannon. Yeah, I don't know. It got a cannonball. That was nice. But Samoa Joe won.
Of course.
He got him with the muscle buster. Yeah, he got him with the muscle buster and pinned him. Pinned Willie Mack.
One of the most protected moves in wrestling.
Willie Mack.
And
then
you get that move, you get a win.
Backstage. And yeah. Then we had Lexi Nair backstage with a hot and flexible CJ Perry. Looking for future clients.
So she is going with CJ Perry?
Yeah, apparently so.
Yep. The hot and flexible CJ Perry, sir.
Oh, okay.
She's also going with Action Andretti, apparently.
Anal was not on the table.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so what is she? What is this? Explain it to me like I'm 5.
She's looking for clients.
For what?
She's a wrestling manager looking for clients.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So Action.
I'm sorry.
So
I didn't know.
Andretti.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't realize it had to be that specific.
So what is she going
Yes, but we just got talking about the hot and flexible CJ Perry. I wanted to be specific, and
you're right.
And
how dare I? You're right.
You know,
give her Griff Garrison.
I know how easily things can get misconstrued.
But throughout this segment, I was like, what the fuck is Action Andretti doing here? Oh no, why is he involved? But then I felt better with the segment, with the Miro segment later, when he was
the one and only segment I watched of the show. Yes.
Where he was in some closet with Miro, and I don't want to know where that closet is or what happens in that closet.
Am I reading this right? Is that Juice Robinson versus Christopher Daniels?
Yes.
Oh
what
my
God! What did I miss?
That's what I was saying.
Oh my God! What did I miss?
Chat. Fucking talent. The head of talent relations debuted on Collision, bro.
What the fuck? All right,
yes,
I'll take it.
The
punker is gone, so Christopher Daniels is allowed on Collision.
As I said before,
all we're missing is a Matt Hardy sighting.
As I said before, this never would have happened on Punk's watch.
Then he got the left hand of God with a fake beautiful diamond ring, and he was laid out for 5 minutes while they cut this entire promo after the match.
Oh no.
So Chris Daniels might be a little brain dead now. He was knocked out for a while.
Well, he's already got that fucked up eye, so why not?
Hey man, he got TV time. He got squashed, and he got to sit there for that promo.
He got promo time.
Yeah, he sure did.
Is he going to be their way to slip in Scorpio Sky again? Bring back SCU.
Yeah, dude, what happened?
What happened to Scorpio?
Oh,
right?
Fucking Ethan Page is still fucking with Matt Hardy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God, let's just not even go there.
Stuck.
The
on
next
Rampage.
a vignette aired for Dustin Rhodes. Yeah.
Why Dustin Rhodes?
The Dynamite Diamond Battle Royale.
Do you know who his dad is?
He's going to be involved.
Dude, I think his dad was revealed on NXT.
Oh,
no
damn.
shit. Who is it?
I think it's...
He sounded genuinely fucking intrigued. Who is it?
That's not the same guy that's related to Goldust, right?
Who? Fucking. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna get more. Dustin Rhodes, sweet.
Stardust's brother.
I mean, I like him. He's still good in the ring.
I like him. Hey, he can move better than Christopher Daniels.
Yes.
So
it should have been him. But yeah.
True.
Dustin can get on TV in a battle royale. He doesn't need the 5 minutes to be laid out during a promo.
The day he can no longer hit a Canadian destroyer is the day his career is over.
But that motherfucker can hit him too.
This motherfucker, this dude says, in my later parts of my career, I'm gonna change my move set. I'm gonna add a Canadian destroyer,
and that's it.
I'm gonna hit it every match, and I look for it too.
Oh man!
Lexi Nair backstage with Nick Wayne. Wesley, you'd be into this. He's gonna have a sit-down interview with Jim Ross and Nick Wayne's mom.
Oh man!
Nick Wayne's mom, and Jim Ross. Watch out.
When the JR become like fucking Jerry Springer. This is some
The
Maury
secret?
shit going on.
He's always been Jerry Springer. He's always been Steve.
Christian Cage, you are the father.
Fucking Maury.
Mentor? No. I'm not their mentor. I'm their father.
I told you. I told you.
And then we got the most Rampage match. Also opens Kyle Fletcher versus Iron Savage's Boulder.
Iron Savages. These dudes are fucking out there.
It wasn't a bad match. Dude can move for a big man.
That's fine. They just need to not talk.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Like,
there is some outlandish shit going on in that fucking group.
Yes.
now they're Iron Savages. Now that they're Iron Savages Boulder and not the Bear Brothers or whatever the shit that they were, gives me like a real fucking WCW Saturday like fucking type wrestlers. Just like, yeah, I don't know. These guys that I don't remember, but here they are. I've seen them over and over again.
Is it Bear Country or whatever?
That's it, Bear Country.
Dude, we're talking about commentary. I forgot to say on fucking, this is going back to Dynamite, fucking hilarious. I forgot to say Excalibur and Tony Schiavone were going back and forth. And Excalibur calls Tony out and asks him what he thinks because Tony hadn't been talking at all and like didn't announce he came onto commentary. And Tony Schiavone thanks him for fucking asking him a question. And he says, "Oh, no problem. I'm just trying to keep you relevant, Tony." And he says, was it fucking he tells Tony to go read a graphic novel, you nerd. And Tony stops, pauses for a second, and goes, "Yo mama." Like, what? I don't know if I was watching during picture-in-picture on my stream, but bruh, Tony Schiavone gets out of hand. I love him, and I want him on every match. I want him out there with Nigel.
I think that's why they added him to the Collision commentary team.
I was gonna say I want him out there.
I'm pretty sure that's a permanent move.
I want him out there all the time. I love when they mess with Schiavone.
So I noticed, I think Kevin Kelly was on this week's. They pulled him out for the main event and put in Jim Ross.
Of course they did.
Stop.
But yeah, we had this TBS Championship match, Statlander versus Sky Blue. And yeah, they were teasing Sky Blue heel turn. Slow heel turn, kind of like how Julia Hart turned. She got the mist in her eyes.
I think she needs it.
Yeah.
I think she needs the heel
I
turn.
tell you what, if she's able to get the success that Julia Hart has had, by all means, go for it.
She's
okay
AEW's young Natalia. She's there to have really good matches with all the big names. I mean, I give it to her. She wrestles all the big names. And like,
And she's been wrestling
and
a lot,
they
too.
give her time. She gets to actually wrestle these fucking chicks. So like it's there, but I need something a little more out of the gimmick so it doesn't feel generic.
I mean, technically speaking, she doesn't exactly have a gimmick.
I mean, it's really just being peppy and blue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's
And having
she's
assets,
just-
but that's about it.
And
Because they've fully acknowledged that.
that has been
So yeah, I mean,
that's now part of the gimmick.
yeah, it is part of the gimmick.
Well, now she's making a turn towards the House of Black.
That's a goddamn shame.
Is it House of Black though?
I mean, look.
I hope not.
I mean, I'd
No, if
rather
you
it's more towards Julia Hart.
Keep it more her and Julia Hart, and get Julia Hart out of the House of
the
Black.
House of Blue.
I'm good. Get Julia away from the House of Black. She doesn't need it anymore.
Bring her to the House of Blue.
I say Julia Hart is the best part of the House of Black. So,
well, get her out of there, and then the House of Black can just disappear.
I added her theme.
It can fade into the ether.
Have her turn Matthews and Buddy against Malachi, and she leads the House of Black. Judgment Day all over again.
Now I know why Turbo Floyd looked like he did. Oh, man.
I'd watch House of Black more if Julia Hart was the leader.
So apparently that screenshot that I sent of Turbo Floyd,
yeah,
apparently he's from a tag team called the Outrunners, which completely makes fucking sense. Sorry. My favorite jobber since Luigi Primo, Turbo Floyd.
Turbo Floyd.
I want Luigi.
Keith Lee beat the shit out of Turbo Floyd while Shane Taylor Promotions watched on backstage.
Whatever.
Bruh.
Whatever. We have Miro's rape closet.
Sky Blue jumped off the top ropes. Statlander caught her, and Statlander didn't even budge.
Well, yeah.
She just fucking straight up, oof. Like she caught a little fucking, fucking beach ball or something. Like, Jesus. Okay. I just rewatched the clip.
Statlander's the shit, too. I don't think we even talked about the match, but yeah, Statlander's the shit. She's fucking putting on great matches with all these people she's facing.
Yep.
And yeah, you got Miro's outhouse, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't want to go there. All I know is that Action Andretti found his way there, and I feel sorry for him.
I think he's just like this guy, and then he's done talking about him. He just fucking drops him. In frame,
yes,
out of frame.
This fantastic. He's his wife is evil, and he, evil seduces you under the bright lights, is what he said. So he's trying to warn everybody, and he's going to destroy every man to protect the woman he loves. So, and then he just threw Action Andretti on the ground like he's a pair of underwear, and that was it.
Oh man!
So how long before she's in a love triangle with Keith Lee?
I don't know.
I'd rather not think about it.
We can do what WWE did, but better.
Yeah, you gotta love Facebook groups and the shit that you see that comes across there. I saw something that said Vince Russo said Tony Khan needs to do this, and he will have success in the wrestling business. I was like, man,
sure. Sure.
I don't think he should be giving advice, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think Vince Russo is in the position to be making it. Nah.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Nice. Was some nice
man.
synchronicity there.
Who needs the button board?
Nobody needs that. Don't need that anymore.
But
yeah, we got the main event. TNT Championship match, Christian Cage versus American Dragon Bryan Danielson.
Let me guess, Bryan Danielson did not win this match.
He did not win the match. Christian Cage worked the arm. And I mean, he's still working the turtleneck, obviously. Yeah.
You didn't watch it, Wes?
I didn't watch Collision at all, no.
Yeah. Well, you had
He
distraction.
watched the important segment.
I watched the important
Miro's closet.
Miro's rape closet, and that was it. Yeah.
Where Big Bill distracted, the ref had his back turned, and Ricky Starks darted in like a fucking crazy fucking squirrel. Like dude moved quick, bro. He was in and out. Hit Danielson with the belt and fucking bail.
Lame.
Yeah, because, and I mean, they were kicking out of everything that they were doing to each other. So it didn't seem like Christian was going to win, obviously, until the interference. So, yeah.
Got it.
And then everybody at the beginning of the show ran in, and there's a big brawl.
Had a big giant brawl. Yay! Yeah, I don't
and
know.
Nick Wayne got speared.
Dude, he got the soul speared out of him. Bruh, you know,
I can get behind.
He got the soul spear.
On Doctor Strange, when they hit him with the boom and his spirit pops out, dude. Nick Wayne was like, bruh. He entered the fucking fourth dimension, bruh.
I can get behind that.
Oh, dude. Yeah, he got Ziggler fucking speared.
I'm sorry, man. I really kind of want to see the spear, like him spear a buckshot. Adam Page in the middle of a buckshot. I really want to see that now.
I do too now.
I'm all for it.
But only if it's sold really well.
I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Who else is a big seller at AEW? Fucking Darby. Darby would just be like,
That's not
really hit me.
That's real. That's
like,
yeah.
Darby's just gonna be like, tackle me like it's really football. Like, just fucking kill me. I'm gonna go.
If there's
I'm gonna
one
go
reason and one reason only that I want Dolph Ziggler in AEW is for his ability to sell.
Bruh. I want Zig so bad. He's going. He's about to do a comedy tour with like a bunch of wrestlers.
He's been doing that for a while. Like he's been doing. I think he's had a comedy tour for a while.
He's like leading a comedy tour of wrestlers that are also comedians. Something like that.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, he's about to go on this. I saw they had a little article and they were like, Dolph Ziggler's back in wrestling, sorta. And I was like, God damn it. So
wait, going back to those Facebook posts, I saw one motherfucker post something that said Samoa Joe face ex WWE star instant title shot. I was like, who the fuck? Willie Mack? What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Star. WWE star.
Oh, no. Jade Cargill went face-to-face with Becky Lynch on Raw tonight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Did she break her face?
Not yet.
Oh, man. Wait till we get to the Jade.
I mean, she's been
against Nia.
That's kind of what she's been doing. Though. Like, they've been having
Nia.
her pop up now and like basically sort of build tension and introduce herself to like everyone. She already entered. Like you already had the Charlotte face to face. You already had the Bailey Twitter exchange because it wasn't even face to face.
What about Jade Zelina Vega?
Not yet.
First match.
I want that match so bad. You have no idea.
First match: Jade Cargill versus Veer Mahan. Give it to me.
So, y'all got anything else?
No, I'm
Shit.
kind of going through the little through some headlines, but there's not really anything.
Yeah.
That's what
What
she
else
said.
is
I'm gonna clip that.
fucking? I pet my dog's head, and she's got like a wet head. And I'm like, what the hell? Where? Yeah, I don't know what else. What else is really fucking going on in wrestling right now? Like WWE, fucking stale.
I mean, both kind of. I feel like both companies are kind of at this weird, not transition period, but definitely a weird crossroads. Like,
Yeah.
don't know what direction WWE is going to go in with this merger. Now that this merger is done, apparently,
And with like AEW, there are things that I'm excited about, but then there are also things that I just
they're trying to
don't care
figure
about.
themselves out still.
Yeah.
Thanks to a certain somebody throwing a monkey wrench in all their fucking plans.
Yeah, fucking Jungle Boy.
Fucking goddamn CM Punk. But
Hey, this weekend I scored a Jungle Boy fucking foil card. What's up, bro? $2.
I didn't even realize it was a foil card.
Oh yeah, it's a foil card.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I got that and the pandemic legend himself, Austin Gunn. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you find a Marco
Jesus,
stunt
Jesus.
card, hook a brother up.
Shit, man. They had a lot there. I'm sure they did. I just didn't want to spend the time looking at them all.
I might have Marco Stunt in my pile of cards over here. I
Oh,
gotta look
shit.
and see. I just might. Was he around in 21? Or was he gone?
You know,
from
get
the
like a
company?
I
card.
remember.
It's like, oh, this is part of his gear, and it's just his entire piece of thing.
It's like his whole
It's
shirt.
literally his. It's his whole shirt.
It just fits on the card.
Oh, right.
Oh god. But yeah, no, I mean both companies are in this weird transition period. Then like WWE's going through this, they're about to come up with their TV deal. And they're thinking about fucking moving Raw off a USA Network altogether.
And moving off of Fox too.
Maybe
huh?
Yeah, maybe switching days when it's aired, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man.
Interesting.
I feel like fucking moving Monday Night Raw off of Monday night would be a really bad fucking
Thursday
move.
night
Like,
Raw, baby.
Wednesday Night Raw. Go after the
Any night could
competition.
be Raw.
They're gonna move it just to go head to
Try
head.
hard enough.
Right.
But that would be a Vince move. I don't know if.
Well, I just think it's a bad move, period. Like you take a show that's been on the same channel on the same time for the last fucking 30 years or whatever, and all of a sudden you're gonna swap it up. I don't see that as a good business move.
Wasn't it Wednesday night SmackDown at one point?
I think so. They had Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night.
They did do Thursday.
What would they say if they tried to make Victor move away from his time slot on Bold and the Beautiful? That motherfucker would not move. Sorry, y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No.
No,
Not a clue.
I know too much about it. That's the problem.
Makes sense. But yeah, I mean they don't have much. I don't really have anything else. A couple pay-per-views coming up, but nothing really announced.
Yeah, rumors circulating. Fucking AEW is going to be doing 12 pay-per-views a year, which over the past few months, I'd say that's legit.
I feel like they've already done 12 this year.
Yeah, that certainly feels like it. And I mean, I don't know. Keep hearing rumors popping up about them maybe going on Max. But
Yeah, their preferred streaming service.
of course, those rumors pop up every time Tony Khan makes an announcement
Which is
or
daily
promotes an
now.
announcement. Pretty much.
And big old eyes.
Well, I think that's it for this week's episode for the Wrestlecast. Hit us up on X, the social media network formerly known as Twitter, at LaughingManNet. Thank you for listening, and see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dummy.
Yeah.